What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. Hope you guys had a wonderful festive Christmas period, and I hope you had fun with your family and your friends. Sorry that I've been late with my last video. We all fell ill, and I think it was food poisoning or whatever, but I'm getting better now. And as you can see over here, I barely even touched the game. This is the first time in a while that I actually haven't touched the game at all in an entire day. I was extremely weak and ill. I couldn't even do nothing, but I'm here to try my best to present today because we have a few pending videos I was going to work on, and we're going to try working it right away. Okay, first of all, I'm going to see what kind of rewards that stemmed from my lack of, not touching this for a bit. I'm going to claim that. I've tried to do a few things on the side, but I'm going to go right ahead, and we're also going to try to, do the Rufus, analysis. We're going to go right ahead and test that out. And then we're also going to go right ahead and, perform, some of the other stuffs as well, like the part two of the, E100 event, amongst other things. So ever since I've been away and I resumed back, looks like we got a wish roulette back. Um, I don't know if it started today. I can always confirm. Let's see, when did it start? Wish roulette started on the 27th, so it started today. So good thing, at least it means I didn't get to miss it. Just gonna go right ahead and just claim the few rewards that I have pending. This is probably over. I missed the message, I missed the day, but it's all good. I'm just gonna go right ahead. Today I'm not gonna do too much major stuff. I'm gonna be rating throughout because I don't care about adding a better score than last time. I'm gonna go right ahead and see if we can actually just clear anything else that's left. All that kind of stuff. All that I'll do later. And we've got the part two waiting for us to start. We're gonna do that after the analysis. Let's see here. I actually even missed the 100 last event, and I guess we're now on Cam and Vega. Let's see, what else do we have to look out for? I guess there's one for me to pick up for now. Well, 3 extra, special summon tickets. And over here, I guess we got 2 more stuff pulled from the Chaotic Starlight event. And alright, let's get back to what we're here for today, which is pretty much the limited trial for Rufus. As you can see here, he's using us a support character, and he's a power type character. So I think initially I mentioned it was the power character. He was an attack character, but no, he's a support character. I let this confuse me for a second, but he's a support character. So obviously, hopefully, typically when it comes to support characters, one of the stronger moves are the C1s, okay? But of course, it can also depend on the super combo to add some stuff as well. And we're going to try which one is going to work out. For me, though, I think the support characters are one of the ones that kind of suffer the most when it comes to the fighting heart. Yeah, as you can see, just on 15. So we're still going to try it out regardless, because hopefully he will be supporting the other characters and they will be doing well enough to actually have to respond to the ones they're pending to. They're actually supposed to help with the attack, right? So we're going to go right ahead and try our luck and see how it actually pans out. There are a lot of stuff from the pickup, but I want to make sure that with the little energy that I have, I do a quick recording before I actually get to that night mode where you already get all tired and all that stuff. So already missed out on 1 day of that. Hopefully I still have enough to make one more pool, and hopefully that pool is great. But otherwise, let's get to it. All right, so let's see, go over to the event and go to the challenge. All right, so first of all, we're going to look at the calibers of the opponents, see what kind of people we're going to be facing. I shouldn't be expecting people who are like too special based on the character, but we already having Vega. We are having a bit of some special characters there already, which is actually kind of decent. But I can also see that there are flame themed characters here as well. And the first opponent here, nothing too fancy. These are all thunder based and wind based characters, so we're not expecting any burn and debuffs of that sort. we're gonna go right ahead and try and pick, a good lineup to actually assist us there, going forward. I think I'll put Gal here as well, and who should be the last person? Okay, maybe you could use some Blanca, because I think he does help, um, Thunder-based characters. So let's go right ahead and let's see how this goes. I'm going to use an C1 for now, predominantly unless I find another reason to try otherwise, because the whole idea when it comes to support characters is that there's already moves that tend to come in really handy. We already lost Zangief already, which is kind of crazy, but as you can see here, we have that Thunder assisting, move from Blanca to actually, cause more damage. Use him there. Okay, and now he did Thunder damage. And let's see. Okay, now we're just left with him and Gal. So we may have to go with are we going to survive this? No clue. Let's try this real quick. And let's see how the third one goes. Okay, so we're going to have to depend on Gal this time around if we're going to actually win this battle. They will probably get their super combo first. But you can see he's healing. So that is a nice, amazing thing about that. But Hyundai is also doing his own healing move as well. Let's go, Gal. Come on. Okay, so you can see there the C1 is one that actually is a major move there. Unfortunately, Gal doesn't do a C2, so we can't follow up with that. We're going to hopefully try this again. See if this actually wins it. It doesn't. It's all good. Decent first start. We're going to try again. And let's see if we actually make better progress this time. I'm going to go with the same lineup again. Hopefully Zangief holds out better this time, because he was a bit of a wimp last time around. He needs to be able to, withstand the attack from the opposing end. Although Mad Ryu can dish some major damage, There you go, Mad Ryu already doing some major damage again. Surprised the guy is not getting involved. Oh, we lost him again. Same outcome as the first time. Let's hope we don't lose Blanca this time around, because that's what happened last time. So one thing I don't know what the C1 or the C2 that actually does add to healing, because right now we're not healing, right? We're going to try the C1 this time around and see if that's actually part of the reason for the healing. So let's go. Yep, it's a C1 actually. Do some short. And then, alright. Still surviving the other two. But at least we are getting some health, keeping us alive and afloat. They are also getting their health regen. Alright, are we going to have a chance to actually beat El Fuerte, or are we going to just slack? Wow, we didn't get a chance to beat him. Okay, so that didn't actually work out as we hoped. Zangief definitely helping us out at all. He seems to be slacking. And okay, let's try something else. Let's go with she's slow, so I can't see what benefit is. Gonna go Gal again. Let's see how it works this time. We'll see if we can keep Zangief alive. I think what we're going to do to keep Zangief alive is going to do the health move instead of. I'm going to try and use this C1. Oh, as soon as we do that, he just goes. It's crazy. It's like he's bound not to survive. This time around, that hit hard. I'm trying to take out Gal again. Okay, we took out the 100 this time around. A lot better than last time around. We should be able to take him out this time. There's no protection for me under. We're already chopping out of his health. Okay. All right. So there we go. Our first job done. It wasn't smooth, but then again, like I said before, my support kind of struggles a bit, which is lineup I need to sort of like work on. But we're going to keep on trying. We're going to go on to the next one, and let's see if we can actually just. Okay, what team lineup do I want to use? Do I want to go with the Thunder again? Then we go with the Thunder still, because I know he does have some, advantage when he works with Thunder-based characters. But I'll add Gal again for that strong finishing. So let's go right ahead. You know what? Maybe I want that speed. Let's go with some speed, and yeah, let's add a Thunder-based character as well. So I'm not going to use regular Zangief. I'm going to use B Zangief instead. Get that early boost. Let's do some silence. Let's do C1. Let's get him close, and then let's whack them. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we already got rid of one, I believe. Or have we? I think it's all in my imagination. Okay, we might have to use the C1 because this guy's about to. We got to use the super combo for some help. Nice. Okay, so we just have one left, and the good thing is, like the fact that you can actually use him to do a lot of healing. Great. Second one, kind of easy. Went through without any fuss at all. Having the advantage to start actually did help. But in the first time around, we had to catch up. But we were able to survive, although we did lose our tank. Now we have Drew to face. This could be a little bit of a tough one as well. Because we have Rufus as the, healer, I don't think we need a major influx of healers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with these folks instead. And I'm going to be going with Rufus to start. I guess can do some help. For the start, some protection from Abel, some long shot from Combat Gal, and then some flame attack from, Dalzim. And we're going to put that on, repeat. Or maybe I should actually try using Gal this time around for the second attack. Let's do that. Yeah, that seems to be more effective. Ooh. Yep. Since we're going smooth so far, it's typically a little bit tougher to tell when it comes to using supports because it also depends on the lineup. But you can tell that he has influence on the team, both with healing and also buffing, the opposing side as well. We're going to be using some of the more, dependable characters there. But, we got Mad Ryu in this slot as well, so we're going to use these guys. The scary and tricky thing is that we have no tank as a result of this. And I'm not a big fan of that move set, but let's go right ahead and let's try it out. Let's see what it's like when he actually spends time in the front. They're going to go first, obviously. This looks scary. They're already attacking him. Oh, this looks scary. Health, come on. Oh, he didn't survive. And that defeats the purpose, so we're going to just leave. I'm going to start again. You definitely want to make sure that you have a tank in there. And just go with her. Go with him. Okay, leave it at that. That works. Okay, so that's how this works this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try using Rufus C2. We're going to start with Viper. Get them shield. Oh, we lost Viper already. That is insane. Okay, at least we still have the main target alive. Let's hope we can get Rufus in time so we can do some help, some healing stuff. Come on. There we go. We don't have any major, shock dealing personnel anymore. Well, we didn't have any before. We did have Viper, but she's not here anymore, so we're gonna have to just manage with this. Okay, so we got rid of the major obstacle for Mad Ryu, which is the tank. We are going to start with Mad Ryu this time because we need all the power we can get to wipe the team out before we run out of time. Okay, come on. Looks like we're not going to make it. How we lost the Viper so early? That's actually be a bit of a shock, but we're going to try again. Okay. Now that's what I was trying to look. That was what I was looking for. See how the shock damage just causes even more damage for the tank, for Hugo. That seems to do a lot of work. So this time around we can try and do it again. We're going to use Rufus this time around. Let's go with this. Let's go with her Shocky. Looks like his C2 is what you need when it comes to that shock in advantage. We're going to try and use health this time to just help the team. Okay, we need to get rid of Elena. She is causing a bit of a major problem here right now. That should have been the first instance. Looks like we're gonna fail again. So the one thing we can see is that I can't see any major buff to the damage when it comes to assisting the others unless you do the move with the right instance and sequence. And it looks like the C3 is the one to go for us for now. I think I'll put Madri here. The C2 rather. So we're gonna have to be using the C2 this time around, and we're gonna have to finish it with Viper. So we're gonna try and use Viper from the start and get rid of Elena as quickly as possible, and not worry about the healing. All right, there you go. Let's do shocks instead. However, would not be a good idea to heal the rest of the squad. I think it would be. If we have the chance, we probably will go with that. Come on. Okay, we made it. Protect. And now let's shock again. So you can see that the C2 is sort of like buffing up the shock, which is kind of good. And not only that, it is like an AoE, so you get the benefit of almost cleaning the entire team with that. So hopefully we can do it again. Let's do some more healing. Let's protect. Let's do the C2. And now let's shock everybody. There you go. So that buff aspect comes with the C2. That's where you're actually going to get that advantage. I'm sure most of you have figured this out already, but if not, that's the way to go. We're going to go right ahead and let's face our next challenger. This one is wind based. And for the wind base, you probably want to quell the burn that pops up often. I believe that might be the C1 that you want to go with, but we'll definitely confirm during the gameplay as we go along. If we look at it real quick though, it says so it's actually the first one. Grant 1 warm to all fighters. The C1, if the target has more than 2 chill, first attack has 100% to inflict 1 armor break. Okay, if the target has been so for C2, small multiple snowball and clears and strike enemies in an area 11 times. Each strike deals damage equal to 6% of attack. Gains armor while unleashing the skill. Okay, so we definitely need to see one whenever we start getting affected by too much burn. But we're gonna need what caliber of fighter we're gonna need right now. We only have one turn-based dealing attacker, and that's gonna be her. So we're gonna leave it at that. All right, Rufus, what you got? Let's go with him first. Doing this, and then okay, not bad. First start. As you can see, we sort of covered this whatever kind of stuff right now. Rufus going to help us out. He remove all that debuff. We did lose one of our team members, but you can see that shock there. Oops. We're getting burnt. What are we not doing right? Yeah, we didn't do something right there to help us out. Is it a C1? I thought that was going to be the main super combo that would help. We'll pick the same squad again. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put into consideration the tank. She is useful, so I think I'll just maybe use DJ. See how that works out. Okay, we're gonna have to try and heal our tank as quickly as possible before he's already burnt. It's unfortunate. Okay, so looks like we have no other C1 personnel, so we can't even use his healing unless we just want to survive. Let's try and use Chun-Li this time. Wow. Okay, that didn't work out. That opportunity lost there was actually, you know, let's see. I'm going to try without the tank again because the last time we sort of had a bit of an advantage with the speed. So let's try that instead. Come on, Rufus. Save the squad. Okay, I still haven't figured something out with regards to how we can combat the wind with his perks. But I do know that we do need a tank, so I'm going to put a tank in. I'm not going to put a flame-based tank. Let's put a wind-based tank instead. Let's get Yang for the speed, and maybe her for the shock. So let's go right ahead and let's see how this works out this time. Why didn't that work? Try to tap it and nothing happened there. Let's go again. Nope. Adjust. Okay. So this. I'm gonna use Yang. I'm gonna use him. I'm gonna use her. Or him. Whichever you prefer it's called. So let's see. Alright, let's go with that. Let's do that instead. Let's do this again. Let's give it a shock. Okay, nice. So we're still alive. Oh, we got some healing going as well, so that should help us. Let's go again. Okay, nice. Got some healing going on still. So we're going to go again with him. And that should wrap things up. Yep. So we're almost done. We just have one more to go, and we're pretty much done with the entire, test. He is definitely an amazing support for sure. But is he someone that you say is worth that 60 plus bucks? I can't really say, really. But okay, we put our tank again. We put our attacker. We have no one that's going to take advantage of the thunder. Okay, let's try someone who does flame attack and let's see what happens. Okay, looks like they're gonna have the first attack. We're definitely gonna have to use them to start the combo. We need that protection. So you can, as you can see here, the flame doesn't have that much effect when combining it with that move. We're gonna try again. This time again, we're gonna use Mad Ryu to take it to just attack in that phase. So you can see the effect that the shock attack has on moves. You can barely see it happening with the flame attacks, which kind of makes sense because you're putting a lot of chill on the opposing team. I'm hoping we can actually just survive. If Madri can take one out, then he can just take out the rest. All right, there you go. So that wraps it up there. That also shows you that if you actually want to maximize, the advantage of Christmas Rufus, you want to be pairing him mostly with shock attack based teams. That's how you're going to maximize his support for your lineup. So that kind of makes him a bit selective, in my opinion. For me, I believe the ultimate support or the ultimate whatever should not really care about whatever elements that you're dealing when it comes to damage. You should be able to put it in, but him being able to support and boost your damage is only half of his workload. The other workload is being a healer, which, as you can see, he is an excellent healer for sure. So I would say this character maybe might be just worth a little bit, but I would not say it's a beyond at all. Now, will he shake and force me to try and get him for the amount that he's being touted? I'll probably say for me, no, but I'll say it is easier for me to say no because I don't actually go that route in the first instance, right? Or for some of you out there, I think you guys are going to have to decide for yourselves if it is actually worth the investment. For me, I haven't seen the long-term implication as to if it will be worth it yet. One thing I do know for sure is that most of these legendary characters tend to not show their full potentials during this kind of tests. It's not going to be until when you're facing bosses and other kind of stuff that you might be able to tell if they're going to increase your score for sure. So what we're going to do to kind of wrap this up is, I believe those who probably want to have Christmas Rufus would have gotten him already. So first I'm going to go to my guild and let's see if any one of us actually decided that, hey, it was worth the investment, right? And of course, it's easy to know because once you just go into the I'm clicking on the wrong stuff. Once you go over to the mercenary sections, if he's there, yeah. So we do have two people who actually have gotten them, all right, for the price that he is supposed to be for. You can also tell that they're whales, but it's good to have that kind of stuff. So we might be able to do some further tests, on the character eventually. But if we go right ahead and we look at, for example, say, current rankings when it comes to all these boss fights, let's see if you started to creep in or not. So we don't see him here. We see have Fire Eden as the boss of this sort of event. And if you're going to be using, but we can see E100 is already started creeping already, and not just and it's creeping in at this. And this actually makes absolute sense because you are going to be dealing the defense, the damage reduction, which they will be having in large quantity. You're going to be pumping over to them and making it easier for you to cause damage to the opposing team, right? So actually it is logical that we are seeing E100 already here. It is also ironic to see that people are just satisfied with the level that he's at, which is pretty much at A plus. So that's pretty much cool. But if you notice here, you do need that second assist here, which is typically Flame Chun-Li to keep the fire burning. And that's where some of us free-to-play players are going to sort of miss out on. And I wonder if we go down further, do we just have some guy who just has him in there? maybe this is not the boss battle for it. So, but otherwise, that's pretty much my analysis on Christmas Rufus. Pretty much a nice character. It's fun to use as well. Amazing healer for sure. And if you have a shock based team, for sure, he's definitely worth putting in that team lineup. The thing you have to look at is in what instance are you going to be using a team just full of shock based attackers. That's going to be something that might not be too common or familiar. So it is going to be how you guys want to use it. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. I appreciate your time with me today. I'll try and do one more video, which is going to be with regards to the party event, okay, the kindling trial. Let's do the second part and let's get it done and over with, and get my second half of the E-Hunter, and then we can wrap things up. Otherwise, I will catch you guys shortly. Take care. Peace.